Hi guys, I'm Jamie. Welcome back to my podcast. I'm very grateful to be here to share with you everything and explore myself too. So let's start the journey with me.
There's not much to do when all I can is thinking about you. Not doing well, don't know where you are, 'cause you're not here. It's been way too long.
I have a lot of insecurities. So, what is insecurity first? I think it's kind of feeling of not being good enough, not being confident enough, and uncertainty. So, why am I insecure? I always feel anxious about my goals, my plans, and even what I am doing. Have you ever felt like that? We have a tendency to feel insecure when somebody else judges you and when somebody else tells you that you are not good enough, or even when we ourselves feel like we can't do anything perfectly. Or maybe sometimes we have insecurities of the way we look. I mean, the appearance outside. I know there are a lot of people struggling with these stuff like that. Yeah, people tend to try to become a perfect version, like I have to be cool like this guy, like that man, or I have to be excellent like her, like I have to be pretty like my idol. Yeah, but how much is enough? How perfect is enough for us to become? When I was a child, I was just only good at studying. So I tried to study a lot. I studied, I even studied like I had nothing to do but studying and like reading books, and that's all. That was everything. I always told myself that I I must be the best. And I was. Yes. I used to be the best. The best in my small place. Like people usually use the phrase like the frog in the well. And that is exactly who I was. You know, like, mm, you never know how large the ocean is until you leave your safe zone, until you leave your small wealth and your tidy, silly mind. Yeah, until you realize that and then you leave. And that time you begin to feel insecure. Like, that is a terrible shock to you, I think. Recently we are living a hard life ever. Every day we wake up by the sound of the ambulance, by the bad news, and even by the people around us. Like we have to face up with sickness, illness, poverty, loneliness, sadness, and fear. They live with us every day by day, from the beginning of the day until the dark is covering outside. Do you feel scared? Do you feel anxious? Do you feel insecure? Yes, I do. I do realize that I should be positive. I should be brave and stronger. But the point is that nightmare is not over. It's still there, next to me, next to my family, and yeah, and I feel painful. And that's a bit silly, right? I know that's a bit silly. Very silly. It's not a bit. That is very silly and stupid. And yeah, I have nothing to say about that. Alright, but then I understand that I am still very lucky. Yes, very lucky. I still have food, I still have stuff to do, I still smile and talk and meet with my family, my parents every day. I'm still peaceful, and that's enough. Yeah, I think that's enough for me, at least right now. That's enough. Do you ever think about your future ahead? I mean, what you are gonna do, what you are gonna deal with, and what are gonna happen next? Are you curious about that? So, I used to ask myself, like, what would we do if we could know clearly what our future be like? Will we change it, replace it, or just accept it? What if it's kind of future we don't want to build? Like it's so bad and we don't want to face it. We don't want to see it and we don't want to live with it. What will we do? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure about that issue, about this issue, but I do believe that no matter what will happen in my future, I still live there and enjoy my own life with everything I have in my future. Because that is me. That is me in the future. That is you in the future. Another version, but that is to you. But in the next some years later, that is to you. Yeah, I think so. We tend to avoid and refuse what makes us feel bad. I think we just wanna be friends with joy and happiness and luck and good luck. Even me, I do too. I can say that I'm just a small frog who likes staying in the small well and thinks that I have the big sky. And I do know that I have a lot of insecurities. I'm not good. Yeah, I'm not really good. So I just try every day to be more mature in my own journey. I don't need to be perfect like what I used to wish. I don't need to refuse myself, my bad feelings, and my insecurities. I don't need to refuse them. Yeah. You know, learning to accept the way you do, who you are, and what you want to do is really hard. It's really hard. I'm sure it's really hard. And living in this life is hard too, right? We have to live. Yeah, I think living in this life is very hard. So yeah, so why? So that is the reason why we don't need to push ourselves into any higher levels. Like you can be bad. I can be bad too. I mean, you can be bad at learning. You can be bad at talking with the others. Like, or you can be bad at expressing your feelings. That is okay, I think. And I can be bad at everything I'm doing. I mean, that is good. that is not really good like the other people's, like the way the other people do, but I'm trying my best. Yeah, I'm trying my best. I don't need to be more perfect. I don't need to be more beautiful, or I don't need to be silly in my thoughts. Like, okay, I'm not good, I'm not pretty, I'm not beautiful, I am not talkative enough, and I'm not good looking enough. Something like this. Right. Being the best version of ourselves is being individual. Yes, being individual. Just you just remember that you just live the way you are. We are gonna reach the happiness soon. Yes, we are gonna reach the happiness soon in the future. A very near future, I think. Just keep going, moving on. Yes, and try your best. Try and try and try your best. Make efforts every day. Every day, whenever you wake up in the morning, just tell yourself that, okay, today will be very a great day for me to do this one, to do that one. And you don't need to compare yourself with another ones like me, like I used to do it before. So that's why I have a lot of insecurities of the way I look, of my appearance, of my knowledge, or even my health, my yeah, the way everyone think about me, or the way everyone around me, the people around me judge me. Yeah, I really hate being judged. And that is my weakness, my weak point in my life. And I have to improve that, I think, yes. I do know that I have to improve that. That is one of the biggest weakness of myself. And that is also one of the biggest insecurities in my life. And I can realize that. I know that. And I'm trying to accept that and improve myself every day. So I really hope I can still be myself in my future. I can still be my individuality. Yes, I can still be the way I am right now in my future. But with a big smile and a little bit peace in my heart. I wish you the same. I really wish you the same. And that is all for today. That is all for insecurities in my life, and maybe in your life, a lot of insecurities, right? Yes, we are just some small kids who are trying to live our life to the fullest. And having insecurity is okay. It's not really that bad. Yeah, insecurities. Having insecurity is not really that bad. Just love yourself more. Love the way you are. Love everything about you. Every feelings, every emotions. That can be bad emotion, that can be good emotions, or that can be sad, terrible, happy emotions too. Yeah. Imagine that you are embracing yourself. You are giving a big hug to yourself. And I hope you always feel peaceful in the way you are. Goodbye. See you later.
If I can lay down beside you. I would, I would, I would, I would. We talk on the phone every night. Love to hear your voice. Not sleeping well. And I know that you're right, but you should